There it is.
Hey
Hey
guys.
everyone.
Hello, welcome to Fox Barks. Yay, Thursday, 7 p.m. every week. Yay.
So you guys can see that we're in a different room right now, and
this is where the magic happens.
this is still part of the office. It's just one of the other rooms, and we decided to switch it up today to kind of give you guys a different look of I guess of the room. We're trying to move some stuff around. I definitely want to put better lighting.
Yep.
So we don't just have like the above lighting, but because we're going to be talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Then.
But before we get started with talking about anything, I want to give a big shout out to Maple Dash for being there on time. That is really, really cool. And also as well as Julia, Heather, like all you wonderful people. And Moto Dog, welcome to the stream, as well as Frazzy. Appreciate you guys. And all the people that haven't commented in the chat.
So we wanted to do two things today because we wanted to do some other game stuff. But I haven't connected things just yet because we were talking about doing speed runs.
Yes.
With one of your favorite games. So
yeah, for coming in maybe for the next, if not the next stream. I grew up playing Super Nintendo, and I want to do a speed run of Donkey Kong Country 1, and I wanted to show you guys because I play that game a lot religiously every time I come back to Mom's place. So I would love to show you guys.
Mm-hmm. So we do have a couple of games like planned. For when we start doing that stuff, we have, like you said, Donkey Kong Country, Switch games. We're going to be doing some VR stuff and everything. Mm-hmm. Not what I did last time with VR, which was pretty much like not the best thing, which was recording the screen, but now I figured out how to do it. So it comes directly into my computer, and I can show you guys a really, really good stream feed, which will be good.
Exactly. And the Yield Sign, welcome to the stream. A Johnson, Lane Wolf, Ulysses Rodriguez. You guys are just popping in. Like, well, come on in. Water's hot. So, let's start off with the question. And it's for me, this is a very interesting question because once again, I've been in the fandom now for a solid year and 3 months, and I'm still learning many new things, literally on a day-by-day basis. But one question that I really enjoy asking people is how they came to be with their fursona, what got them to want to choose that fursona. So, Valentina, or excuse me, Latin Vixen, I would love to know how you came up with your fursona and the reason of why you chose said fursona.
So, way back when, I found the fandom and I wanted to pick something that worked for me, and I needed to come up with a name, but I was also very young at the time. So, when I was thinking of characters, names, whatnot, I wasn't really thinking about stuff, which I don't mind the name that I kept. I just think it's funny because in my mind, Latin Vixen kind of sounds like a stripper name.
I was going to say, my little stripper.
Yeah. So I sort of regret it now as an adult, but, it's kind of stuck around and I just kind of went with it, and I think it's kind of funny. So most of the time people just say LV because I think it's better. It's just I'd rather have it that way most of the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Or people just call me Val by my real name. But I wasn't sure what I wanted at the beginning. I was in love with wolves at the time, and anything that was like snarly, werewolf, monster type stuff. And I thought I wanted to have a wolf character, and that was something that I wanted to do. So I never named it or anything, and I did make my first character a wolf. And I tried to make a mask based on that wolf.
I would love to see that picture of that.
Never did. Because this is before digital cameras were really a thing.
It's like she still has it.
Yeah,
She's
it's like no, I made it out of gesso. Like it was like a paper mache head, but out of gesso. So it was really heavy. I couldn't breathe out of it because I decided to make the mouth closed for it. And I kind of tacked on some fur and painted it. And I remember showing it to Mom and not being able to breathe.
Really?
And she was like, you can't take that anywhere. And for some reason in my head, I was like, I can't have a wolf character. I don't know. This isn't clicking with me. It's cool, but it doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
So at the time, I was obsessed for years with the X-Files. So
Mulder and Scully.
So Mulder was like my favorite character. I mean, so was Scully because I wanted to be her. I cut my hair like her way back in the day. I colored my hair like her. I wanted a Nokia cell phone like her. I mean, I wanted everything that was like her. I was like, oh, she's the coolest thing. I had like a during that time, which Which nowadays it's like
now you just look like you're like a shooter or
yeah,
something.
it doesn't
like,
even look good. It's
yeah,
like
exactly.
that kind of got
like
ruined pretty
coat
quick.
Mafia type
Yeah,
deal.
because it was a black trench coat too, which I was like, oh, it looks so cool. I'm gonna look so. I'm like, no, that never came back out. After,
so hardcore.
Yeah, after stuff started going on with trench coats, but I really really liked Fox Mulder, and I kept on thinking in my head, Fox Mulder. Maybe I should just be a fox character.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I love
Makes
Fox
sense.
Mulder because I was like literally obsessed with that character and the actor. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll be a fox. That'll be cool. But I want to be a girl version of a fox. So that's a vixen. And I thought in my mind, man, I'll be real witty. I'm Latin. So I'll just join both of those things together.
Everybody's got to know I'm Latin, so I'm going to put it on my name.
So I made Latin Vixen like that. So it was ridiculous, and but that's kind of how it worked on mine.
Interesting.
And the character was just it was a blonde fox. It wasn't a red fox at the beginning. It was more like a rusty fox. But then I kept on going back in my head, like, I really would like to have some sort of like wolf kind of element in it. So then it wasn't a full fox. It was like a wolf mix with a fox. And then I was like, but I love dogs too. So then I added...
Make up your mind.
And added elements of dogs in it too. So it was like this forever changing character that I had of mine. And she did. And at first she was like yellowish brown. With yellow eyes and like little white dots above the eyes. I mean, she was just... You know, it was kind of like, I like so many things. I will shove them all together. But most of the character was like a pretty generic color. And it was just pretty easy to find fur, to make a suit for it. It was easy to get art done because I had markers that matched those colors. So I was like, I'm not going to get anything too weird so I can still make art for myself. But
interesting.
That's pretty much it on that one. That's how that character, my personal character, came to be.
Okay. And with the colors, I mean, obviously there's been alterations with the colors. Mm-hmm. What got you to have the final design now is how it is, you know?
So my character has changed probably every 2 years or so ever since I made it.
Really?
Yep. So the way that my character goes is if I have something traumatic happen in my life, my character changes.
Wow, you know what? I didn't know that.
So when Dad passed away, my character changed.
Really? Okay.
When I got a divorce, my character changed.
Wow.
When I graduated college, my character changed.
Huh.
When I founded Mixed Candy, my character changed.
Wow.
So it's either traumatic or something really important. So it changes.
That's incredible. So your persona has seen so many like different changes throughout the years. So it's kind of hard to like pinpoint to see exactly what is Latin Vixen as a persona.
When Dad died, my character was the only time it was black.
Really?
Yeah. So the character, the fox, turned black and had green markings.
Do you still have pictures of that?
Yeah.
I was gonna say you definitely have to show me that. That's
really,
that
one only lasted for about like a year and a half.
Oh, okay.
And when Adam and I divorced, it was green.
Huh.
So it was like
green?
that. Yeah, that's when I went for an abnormal color. I went so abnormal on the color schemes that I go for. I did that. But Dad passed away, immediately flipped those colors, and she completely turned black with green markings.
Wow.
And white.
Wow.
So every time it changes, it's because, like I said, something either really bad has happened or something for me to remember. So it's kind of like how people will sometimes get tattoos. Mm-hmm. I like to change my character based on that. And because I believe as a person, I'm forever changing. Like haircuts, clothing, the people like you want to hang out with. I mean, all this stuff, like type of travel, type of food, type of everything. I'm always changing. I think my character should be always changing.
So it's never set in stone when it comes down to it. It's always on the move with different alterations to the persona.
The only thing that has never changed, I don't draw it as often. I mean, I barely draw stuff for myself lately. It's a little demon character that it hangs out with her. It's like a purple little ball that floats around my character.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that. It looks like a little Tamagotchi.
Yeah, so that one used to float around the character all the time. And that one was like a representation of everything that I was scared of inside of that.
Yeah.
That's why the mouth was sewn shut.
Yeah.
And that's why it hung around her always close.
Huh.
But anytime the stuff would get real bad, the mouth would open, like the stitching would come undone, and stuff would fly out of the mouth. And then it traps the character in like a circle, pretty much. Like it's this evil thing.
Julia goes, I remember that little character.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because I'm like, you literally brought me back. I haven't seen that character in a bit, so I guess life must be pretty good for you right now.
Yeah, well, it's character. Like the character disappears and comes back every once in a while. The character can be really small, and sometimes you'll see it. That's why the color purple always stays with my character. That thing that I created has always. Oh, the plushies.
Yeah, dude, I love these plushies in the background.
The character has always been purple, and I will never change the color purple. So that's why there's elements of the character now that are more purple.
So do you feel like purple is going to be like a main color that's for the most part going to stay, and all the other colors are going to change?
It either she wears it in her earrings or plugs or whatever she's wearing, or she has it in her nose, which is what I have now, and I put it on her paw pads. So purple is just a color that's always been with me, part of that character.
Interesting.
So it's like that's the one thing I will keep. And the thing that I've kind of kept almost the entire time has been the freckles. Mm-hmm. So I've kind of kept I've always liked freckles on people. I've always liked freckles on dogs, like spots. So that's something that I've kept over and over. And now that I wear glasses, the character wears glasses.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I started wearing glasses when I turned 30.
And beanies.
And or beanies or anything like that. So it's like I used to have a ponytail on my character, and then I took that off because I was like, oh, it's cool, but I was like, whatever. And now, I mean, I can't even do a ponytail with my current haircut, so it doesn't matter. But glasses, I have glasses on all the time.
Yeah,
I don't walk around without glasses. I have to have glasses.
Yeah.
So when I turned 30, I had to start wearing glasses all the time.
It was like turning to that old lady. Like,
yeah. So my character changed and now has glasses. So it's just kind of part of like my change.
So was that actually before I make that statement? Maple Dash goes, fun fact, that was a black cat based off of my old cat. Then I realized black fur would be hotter.
Yeah.
Black fur is always hot. Yeah. Black, gray, like neutral colors, they're always
or really dark. Yeah, it's like the thing about black fur too, which is a big reason why I don't usually make black suits for myself anymore, is they're really hard to photograph. And especially when you go for solid black. Because I've done I did a black and gray use your own eye suit ages ago, and it was so hard to photograph. Even my eyes would disappear. The only things that you would really see in pictures would be like the teeth, maybe, and the little areas of gray. But aside from that, especially back when I did it, the cameras weren't very good, so you just look like a black blob the entire time. So that's the reason why your character wasn't designed to be black.
Interesting.
Your character was designed to be a dark gray with gray.
Gotcha.
You don't, I mean, black is easy to find when it comes to fur, but you will always look like a ghost almost, in a way. Just your eyes show up, and your nose maybe, unless your nose is black, and then your teeth. So that's the only thing. It's kind of like
So Motodog99 says, how have the accessories on your character design changed? As I remember your character wearing goggles and then bandana, etc. I remember the ponytail.
Because Moto, you sent me the goggles. I still have a lot of those goggles that you sent me like forever ago, and I used to wear them on the suit, and because I really liked goggles. That was like a big thing, because that was kind of like the candy scene of all the ravers having ski goggles, I guess, even though I'm in Florida, and I just thought that was pretty funny. But bandanas, I always wear bandanas. That one is still a thing. I mean, I put them on. We just took photos of a suit.
Yeah, exactly. I was sweating. Your boy's sweating.
And we just put a bandana on that one. I just think they look really cute. I love accessories. Oh, we're going to get a kitty baby.
Well, we got a nice little guest appearance of Keegan. The cute little chihuahua.
But I'm trying to think of what other accessories. I used to have a bunch of bands, too, on my arms that I would wear, like on a daily, and I don't wear as much stuff on my wrists anymore, so my character doesn't have that. So I would say the goggles would definitely come back if it's just part of an accessory. Like you said, beanies. Beanies are kind of like the thing for my character now, especially for my fursuit. and glasses, and I have actual glasses, which are right over there. Actual glasses that are like
So
this.
let me ask you this: when you were wearing Nicholas the Cat in FWA or at FWA, you got glasses for it. Was because you were wearing glasses as well?
So I have glasses for Nicholas the Cat, which is a scribble suit, a one for all suit that I currently have, because I don't have a Vixen suit at the moment. I have to redesign her, but I have qualms with making my suit again so quickly after I have sold another version of her because I am not 100% set on the idea that I want.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I'm going through that kind of like almost transition-ish period, and markings did change slightly from the last time because of just stuff changing in my life, and I want to change her. Like right now we're doing the whole be healthier, taking care of ourselves.
Diet and exercise.
So, exactly. It's like trying to kind of change my life so I can be happier again when it comes to health.
Yeah,
exactly. And especially because the job that we do here is very sedentary. You're sitting all day long. Yeah. So
that's one thing that I've noticed working at Mixed Candy. Love working at the shop, but the one thing is you're always going to be sitting, so you're going to definitely have some back problems if you don't properly stretch.
Yeah.
So that's a major key.
Yeah. So just to answer a question for Maple Dash, do you ever open a P.O. box? I actually do have an open one. It's the Mixed Candy one. So if you go to mixedcandy.com, the address for Mixed Candy is there, and that is my UPS box. It is open for anybody to send anything. So if you want to send anything, make sure you put your name on it so I know it's you, and just send it to mixedcandy.com. The address is there. It'll show you my UPS box. It'll read like a house address.
Motodog99 goes, always thought the bandanas were pretty dope. They really suited your character. I know. Keegan looks adorable.
Yeah, Keegan does look asleep.
Keegan looks so content, Julia says. That's so funny. Well, that's really interesting. You actually gave me a nice background story of your character. And honestly, some of these things that you said, I never even knew.
No, because it's like a personal thing. It's just one of those, like, your character, I mean, I think... Your character means my character means a lot to me, but a lot of the time I like my character to be more just a representation of me online and in art more than I like it to be a suit.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the other thing too. I have multiple characters, and it's like it makes me sound like I have multiple personalities.
There's like some M. Night Shyamalan thing going on.
Which
here.
I mean, in a way, you kind of do. And so I have multiple suits that are either partials, and like I think just one is a full suit because the other ones are still partials. And I get to play different characters, and it's super fun to get into, different characters. The thing is the only character that I tend to play female is my own character. Because I connect with her as a female character. I don't connect with any of the other characters as females. So Nicholas is a guy, cat. You wear it, I wear it. So it's like, it's kind of androgynous in a way, even though Nicholas is a boy name. But it's like, if I were to get any, like, let's say if I got like adult art or something like that, it would be a guy character.
It's funny because I saw, well, first and foremost, Tea Leaf, welcome to Foxparks. It's good to have you here. But yeah, I saw Nicholas the Cat at FWA with a pink beanie, or I guess it was here, and I saw Nicholas the Cat with a pink beanie, and it actually looked girly, and I was like, wow, because you take off the beanie and it looks like a guy. Yeah. So it's very androgynous, which is really cool. You can mix and match. So.
Yeah, so it's just something different. But like the goat that I have, boy as well. The yellow fox I have boy as well. And the other thing is I let friends wear them, and pretty much every single friend that I let it wear happens to be a guy. So it's just kind of one of those, like, I just like playing guy characters more than suit than I do other female characters, because I'm so awkward playing a female character that I don't know what to do. And when I play my character, it's more like spazzing out, happy, screaming, jumping on things. It's like a super hyperactive version of myself to the point that it's cartoony. So
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, so it's like, so I have different versions of myself, I guess, in the suit.
Heather Pate goes, the snow leopard, very cute.
Oh, very. Well, thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. It was actually really cool because being at FWA, I know it's a little off topic, but being at FWA, seeing some of the suits that I've created or we've created but I've actually had first-hand experience since like putting my hands and actually like sewing it. It was really cool to see all those suits come to life. So like that snow leopard and stuff like that, I gave it a big old hug. I was like, get that love. But so very interesting. I appreciate you sharing me your fursona and how it came to be and the different alterations that it gets per year or like every 2 years.
Yeah.
Let me let you know a little bit on the way I came to be with Jesse the wolf.
Well, before you jump into your character, how did you find the fandom?
Oh, actually, you know what? That is a great question. You.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm so sorry.
And also, by the way, stream, you're more than welcome to chime in about your fursonas and how you actually got to be your fursona. But it's very interesting because growing up, I saw my sister. I mean, this was like early 2000s, like seeing you like get really acclimated with it. You started off with the artwork.
Yeah.
I started seeing you draw the artwork, and I started seeing like you like posting stuff in like Fur Affinity and stuff like that. And at first, I didn't really understand it. I didn't really get it. And then afterwards, as time was progressing, you actually made it into a business. The circa 2006. Wow, I'm starting to feel kind of old now.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say I was a while back.
But once you started making it into a business, things became a lot more real, and I started taking it more seriously. But I always saw that every time you were in the fandom, whether it was in conventions or talking to people online or just posting stuff, you were always having fun. And I love having fun. I love being a positive person, and you were very positive and very happy when you were like surrounded and enveloped in the fandom. It's actually kind of crazy because I've seen the fandom grow as a third-person spectator, like in the background. And it's crazy. I also got to give a lot of love and respect to Remy because I've known you for like 10 years, and I remember seeing your artwork as well, and I was like, wow, this is really, really cool. But I didn't really have, like, personally for me, I didn't really know if I wanted to be in the fandom or if I did or I didn't at first. But as time went by, I fell in love with the art. I fell in love with the suits. The suits are gorgeous, and especially the suits that you've been making and at Mixed Candy Incorporated. And it has been an incredible blast to see you grow as a person in the fandom and seeing all the love and support that the people have shown to you, to the company, and to just lovers of animals and fursuiting. Like, it's really amazing, and it fascinates me to see how people can role play in these beautiful suits, and they can do such a good job at it. So honestly, it was more of a pleasure than anything else that by the time you asked me to work for Mixed Candy, I was already like, I'm ready to go. Like, let's get this going.
You're like, okay, goodbye.
Yeah, exactly.
And
the first question she asked me is, so do you know how to sew? And I'm like,
No. So you did get a question here. It says, are your other siblings into it as well?
Okay. Well, the yield sign, my other siblings, or my brothers, or our brothers, excuse me. Always make that mistake.
They're mine as well.
It's like, they're mine too. As of right now, we're getting them acclimated. It's like slowly but surely we're indoctrinating them. No, but they're kind of like the third person spectators that I was back in like the early 2000s.
But it makes a little sense though. Daniel came with me to Anthrocon 2002.
Oh yeah, you're
so
right.
2002 was my first convention ever, and Mom said, "You're not going by yourself." I was just turning 19, so you're going to take your brother. I think I was turning 19 the month after. So I said, "Sure, no problem." And I don't know why I picked Daniel.
Yeah, I don't know why you picked Daniel either.
I think maybe Daniel was just excited. I don't know.
I was like, yay, con.
So I have 3 brothers, and I picked one. I still don't remember how that one came to be. And Daniel's like, sure, I'll go with you. And Mom's like, as long as you go with one of them, I'll pay for his ticket. You take care of yours. You take care of the room. You do whatever because this is your thing. I said, sure, no problem. I saved up my money. And Daniel and I went to Anthrocon. And this is when it was in Philadelphia. In the Adams Mark, I think that's what it was called. The hotel has been demolished now. It's long gone. And we got there, and I didn't know what to expect. I had told Daniel that it's probably going to be like an anime con, and it was not. Especially back in 2002.
I was like, sure.
It's like, no. And I also went thinking that most people there were going to be women in costume, because I thought it was a lot like an anime con, where at the time, a lot of cosplayers were women. And we get there.
Were you in for a treat?
And it was a lot of older guys. Yeah. A lot of older guys. And I thought, wow, I'm probably going to end up scaring my brother because I don't know what I got myself into. I had looked up Anthrocon online like in 2000. Like the internet was pretty new. So you didn't have a whole lot of stuff to look at. The photos were blurry at best. I think the best quality ones were like Polaroids. And they were scanned.
Times have changed.
Yeah, were just scanned, like, or really garbage, like 35 millimeter, just like disposable camera type stuff. So you could barely tell what was going on. I just saw a bunch of fursuiters, and I'm like, cool, that's what I want to do. I'm going to save up my money. I'm going to fly to a state I've never been to by myself because I didn't know my brother was coming, and I'll just get a room, and hopefully everything will be fine. And it was interesting. Daniel didn't really like it.
Okay, so Maple Dash goes, I'm based off two characters, Canada from anime called Hitalia, then Rainbow Dash. The first thing I received was my tail off a website. Okay, well hopefully it was a very nice looking tail.
and she says then built after that.
Oh, cool. Then built on after that.
Yeah.
Very nice. Julia gives lots of heart emojis. Thank you, Julia. And Julia goes, I feel like my life has been on so much more enriched since finding the fandom. Capital, unenriched.
Yeah.
I can't imagine not being part of it now.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is I'm kind of the same as well. Like, even though it's only really been a little over a year since I've fully enveloped myself in it, it's been such a welcoming experience and very accepting people. So that's why for me, I love doing these streams with you guys. And I don't see us stopping in the foreseeable future. So, wow, the yield sign. I was only 7 in 2002. I'm like, well, now I definitely feel old.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Daniel was 14. Yeah, you guys were 14 during that time. And Daniel was a good sport. He did, because I decided to sell also at my first con. I wanted to sell, meet people. I wanted to do everything. Like, go all out doing this. And I didn't do dealers then because I didn't know anything about it. I knew about Artist Alley. So I sat down in Artist Alley, and there was this one guy, and his name was Moldred.
That's a fancy name.
And he was an older guy back in 2002, and he would collect art from different artists.
Huh.
And he came to my table, and I had a couple of originals and stuff that I had sketched out, inked and colored in marker on Bristol paper, and I brought them all in. And he came to my table and bought almost all my original pictures.
Really?
I was selling them for nothing. I mean, they must have been like $10 a piece or whatever. It was nothing. It was funny.
Yeah.
But I still remember his name a lot because he really changed it for me. He was the guy that made it real, that my art could have value to it. And that was interesting. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he's still around. He used to buy a lot of stuff. His name was all over the internet, and he would just collect stuff. And the one thing he told me was, I'm going to buy all your stuff now because maybe you'll be something very big in the future. And I'd rather say that I have some of your original pieces than nobody would have. And I was just like, oh, that's cool. And I sold it for nothing. And at the time, I thought I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I can't believe I sold my art. And it did well, and I had a pretty good time at the con. It was a little shocking with some stuff because I wasn't ready for it, but aside from that, I really enjoyed it. And then I made some good friends at that con, like the last day, because the other days I was mostly working. Daniel hid in the room most of the time.
Oh yeah.
And then,
he's like, I don't want to be a part of this.
And then we happened to have family in Philadelphia at the time, some cousins.
Oh yeah.
And they took Daniel to go do sightseeing.
That's fun.
So I stayed at the con by myself.
So Motodog99 goes, never really owned my fursona on a personal level as it was created in memory of my St. Bernard Cody, who I think we lost just before I commissioned the suit. Part of the reason I never had it rebuilt. Wow, that's deep, Moto. I'm sorry to hear about your dog, but you actually now have a little piece of him with that suit.
Yeah, because we made his suit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a long time ago.
That's amazing. Maple Dash. I still have the tail. It needs to be fixed, but yeah, I still love it. Also, many ghost tails after taking it off. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Heather Pate goes, I can't stop loving furries. They make my day better. I'm like, me too, especially watching all those YouTube videos where they're like prancing around and stuff like that. It's really cool. Motodog99 goes, have you had a few ideas for a St. Bernard based character as they are kind of rare in the fandom? My personality is hard to nail down So haven't done anything to date.
Okay. And well, going back to characters, because you talked about how you found the fandom, but how did you come down to the idea of picking a wolf?
Okay, so for me, when it came to picking a wolf, I am usually, for the most part, like a humble, like nice guy. At least I like to think so. I like to stay as positive as possible, and many people know me like that. But there's always a deep and dark side that not many people know about. That's the reason why I chose my wolf, because they can look like beautiful, majestic creatures, but you know they can also get on that dark side. And yeah, and I think wolves look beautiful. I love how they're loners, but they also can work in packs, and they're just really, really beautiful creatures. When it came into actually, like with the colors, that was all created liberty thanks to my sister.
Well, you said you like dark.
I did like dark. You
said you like I like dark wolves, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I'm like, how about some dark gray so you don't get lost in the art?
Yeah, exactly.
If we make a suit in the future, it's not just a blob in photos.
Exactly, and what's funny is you've done artwork for Jesse, and you were actually one of the first people that done artwork for my Jesse character, and I started to get an idea how he was going to look. But I do have to give a massive shout out, because thanks to Remy, Remy's literally made like the dream come true when it came into my actual fursona. I love the snarl, like the teeth, and it's exactly of how I want my character to
Remy's
be.
drawing most of the art now.
Yeah, I'm sponsored. I'm sponsored by Remy. Go to Remy Wolf at Twitter. Follow her if you haven't already.
Yeah. She's got really good art, and she's drawn a bunch of really cool pieces of Jesse.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's
so
awesome.
I'm just like, hey, more the merrier.
Yeah, Garth, well, that's the struggle. I'm the black blob in the photos. Yeah, because he's got a black suit.
That's so funny.
They look so pretty in person. I love black wolves. Like, I really do. I love black dogs. I love black wolves. I love black cats. That's why that kitty that you got to wear for Japan.
Yeah. Oh, Salem. Well, now it's Bonnie. But
Bonnie.
Yeah.
It was all black, and I just really liked the way it looked. That I was worried that it was going to photograph super dark. And that one, I used a bunch of different textures of fur, and it helped bring out the features. But in the long run, a cat that would have had multiple colors on it, you would have seen it a lot better in photos. And it's funny because a lot of times I see the Bonnie cat around for photos, and the eyes are still the one thing that stands out the most because
I love the
black.
eyes. Yeah, exactly.
So it's like the eye colors. I mean, the whole fur is black.
So Julia goes, I've always felt that wolf connection, even more so after working with them. So I knew from the start I'd be a wolf. Happy face. Or excited face. Though foxes were what I drew the most growing up. Okay, nice. Motodog99. Oh, I don't own the suit anymore. Oh, you don't? Oh. Julia, thank you for the shout out. Many hearts. No problem, Julia. Maple Dash at Johnson. I'm in Charlotte, South Carolina, if that's what you meant that. Okay. Wolf Power. High five, Jesse. Yeah. Wolf Power, Maple Dash. But it's been a very enriching experience, for the fact is that now I'm actually starting to slowly work on my fursuit. And I don't know if other people here were in the stream yesterday. We were doing a Twitch stream, and that was like the first initial phase, day zero of working on my fursuit. And I'm incredibly excited. And once again, I know I keep on repeating myself, I'm very humbled, for the fact is that throughout this whole year, I've been making amazing suits, thanks to the help of my sister and other coworkers that work at Mixed Candy. But now I'm actually putting my skills to the test and putting my own suit together. So it's kind of like blowing my mind a little bit as I cut the fur patterns. So.
Well, your first real showing of the suit will probably be MFF.
Yes.
Because even if you get it done for Megaplex, it's probably going to be too hot for you to wear it. I think we'll see. I mean, the hotel might be cool enough to go on Saturday and suit around, but we'll have to see about that.
Heather Pitt goes, wolves are so cool. I love the howls. The howls are really, really cool. Especially like when it's at nighttime, it gets like the nice spooky factor. So it's really cool. But yeah, it's been really, really fun to actually like just be a wolf myself. Even though like I was at FWA, I was dressed up as a Kiko.
Yeah, which is a little yellow fox.
It's a little yellow fox, but I could always bring out a little bit of that inner wolf in me through a Kiko while I was over there. But then come MFF, guys, it's happening. It's happening. Don't get that soup ready.
No, so, we got, how are you two? We're well.
Tea Leaf.
We are well.
We are very well, Tea Leaf. The question is, how are you?
How are you?
Motodog was reluctantly sold for reasons I can't mention. Hey, you know what? Totally understandable.
Is Megaplex in the same hotel as last year? I heard it was pretty hot. No, Megaplex actually changed, which is good. The biggest issue that I had was the hotel that they went back to. The rooms are outside, which means you have to go into the Florida heat to be able to go into the main area to do all the events. Because remember, we did that. Yeah. So we suited in partials, and we were soaked.
Yeah, it was hot. It was very hot and
humid.
It was
gross. So if you go to Megaplex and you go for a pool party, or you really, really love suiting outside, it was fine. But the problem is it's Florida, it's humid, it's hot, and that combination and suits doesn't really mix very well. So for a pool party, awesome. Like, bring the inflatables, jump in the pool, have fun, all that stuff. It was great. But next year, they actually got a hotel that's more like the typical hotel where you go down into the lobby, you see everybody, and the rooms are inside the air conditioning. So that to me makes it a whole lot different. I definitely want to go to Megaplex now.
Tea Leaf. I'm well, just exhausted from work. I work at a water park, and today was hot. I'm like, yeah, okay. Then you definitely know the struggle for sure. Yeah. Maple Dash. What's the embarrassing moment in suit I ran into this site at FWA 2018. I'm not sure. I was not sure what you mean by that, Maple Dash. Sorry.
I was in Megaplex the year that it was in the Embassy Suites 2016. Is that the one that was close to the airport? Because that's the one that they had, like, the atrium area and everything, and everybody could kind of meet up in the bottom, and it was just like a normal lobby. Because I know a lot of people said they really liked that one, but I think they stayed in that one for 1 year, I think that's what it was. But with the new one, I saw pictures that they had posted already, and it looks good. I'm usually not a huge advocate for the con just because it's always been so warm.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's hard to say, oh, run it at a different time because it's in Florida. Every weekend is taken by a con now.
Yeah.
So it's easier to say that.
I can't believe that's happening every week.
And I know why they run it in the summer. It makes more sense. You come down here for Disney. You come down here for, like, Universal, SeaWorld, Tampa, any of the stuff in the parks to do. Plus, it's cheaper flights and a lot of good options to do stuff in the area. It's just very warm.
It's crazy because I went to Megaplex with you, and we did a FWA, and that's in Georgia, and obviously Megaplex is in Florida. But I'm going to be really interested to see how MFF is in Chicago, for the fact is that it's going to be cold. And I've never really experienced cold weather while wearing a fursuit. It's usually been me just bathing in my sweat. So that's going to be fun.
So yeah, MFF will be nice for you. Something different.
Ulysses goes, MFF's hotel is also close to the airport.
Yeah, extremely close. Really? Yeah, you can see the airport, literally. Like, you can see planes coming.
Okay, so it's like when you're done, you're like, all right, I can fly out of here.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Garth Wolf, it wasn't far, It was like the MFF hotel where you could look down in the atrium, and 1 year there only. Okay, nice.
Also, it looks like Maple Dash ran into the sign.
Oh, embarrassing moment is so... Well, hopefully you didn't hurt yourself too bad. That's funny.
But, yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see about how Megaplex goes. Like I said, doing MFF and then JMOF.
Yes.
Again, for JMOF, I'm not sure what suits we're taking or what we're doing exactly, because it's such a hike to go over to Japan, and we go already with a lot of stuff in hand.
Yep.
We're going to go sell again this following year, so next January we will be going over there. But I'm going to be a little bit smarter about the stuff that I take, because that's the one thing that I've been learning, again, on what to take to cons, instead of taking pretty much everything I can think of and having way too much stuff to bring back. Pretty much bring key things that people want from you specifically. So if I do want to bring merch, I just bring the bare minimum of merch, try to sell all of it so I don't have to bring back a bunch of stuff, and then hit certain demographics. So like in Japan, our small shirts sold immediately.
Yeah.
But we sold no double XLs. I mean, I brought like 2, and I mean, because I brought very little, but even the regular XLs weren't selling. It was like small and medium were the things that were selling, but it makes sense because the people over there were a lot smaller.
Exactly.
And it was the same thing. They like keychains a lot. I mean, all this stuff. And then our partials sold immediately. So next year, what I'm going to do is what a bunch of the other makers that we're selling too, focus on making 3 partials, taking them to the con, making hands, head, tail, So you don't have to worry about the feet fitting people or not. They can definitely commission feet afterwards. And then that way they fit everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not an issue. And that way I don't
Smart
have to bring
business
anything
tactic.
back.
Yeah.
Because I still brought a lot of stuff back from last time.
Yeah.
And we still had like 5 more days of doing stuff, remember?
It's very, I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, especially when you have to bring a lot of stuff back because over there everything's very minimal.
Yeah.
So if you're like, you know, the American coming in with like all your stuff, it's like it's definitely going to be frowned upon. So
yeah, and on the train it was embarrassing because we are taking up a lot of space, and you know people are watching. You're like, what are you doing? Like, why are you trying to jam so many bags in? I mean, it was a very large group. It was a bunch of us.
Yep.
But at the same time, I try not to be in people's spaces. And when you're bringing a suit to wear, and you're bringing merch, and you're just bringing your clothing in general, it's a lot of stuff.
So Garth has a really good question. Why don't you go read it?
So it says, I hope to visit Japan someday. Definitely want to see Akihabara and the areas in Tokyo. But have you guys seen some cool countryside places there? Well, we got lost in the countryside. Yep. So it wasn't intentional. So we were planning on going up into the mountains, the both of us. Mm-hmm. Well, first we wanted to go and do the forest. The
Akihabara
forest.
I mean, the Aokigahara forest.
That everybody wants to do. But I wasn't going to go do it just because I want to be creepy. I wanted to see it, just to see it. And then I wanted to be at the base of Mount Fuji so we could see a lot of stuff over there because I thought it would be really cool. Mm-hmm. The thing is if you don't have a car, it's kind of an insane hike to get up there. Because then you have to take train and then buses and then figure out a taxi or an Uber. And then you kind of have to do all that stuff to come back. So a lot of the stuff that I read said if you have a car or can rent a car, do that to go over there instead. So we skipped that. And we decided we want to go into the countryside to go find an abandoned amusement park. Yeah,
it's like the Wild Wild West theme park in Japan, which is kind of funny.
It was weird. I had seen a bunch of pictures of this place. People said it was still there. This was 2 years ago when we were trying to go. And I'm like, okay, let's do this. This will be really fun. And I relied on Google Maps. And Google Maps lied to me a lot, multiple times. And I wasn't sure because Google Maps has always been really reliable, but it's not very reliable when you're in the countryside.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know where it was most of the time, which was weird because I had good connection all the time. And I also had an extra Wi-Fi, little portable Wi-Fi, the hotspot. Mm-hmm. And so we're going out there, and it said that it was out in the mountains. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, this says it's 3 hours away. Man, we're going to be out all day, remember? Because we said it was like, we're going to be out all day. So we made it a thing. So we're like, we're going to go on the train. We stopped halfway. We had lunch. Remember? We had like a really good time with that. And it was really good. And then we kept on going and going. And it got prettier and prettier. And you're further away. And all you're starting to see is farmlands, fields, and forest in the background. And I'm just like, I guess we're heading the right way. I mean, the map keeps saying the right way. But I'm looking at him and going, we're about to enter into the 2 hour 30. And I don't see us getting very close.
I was loving it.
So it was weird because I'm like, all right, we've taken a while. We've taken a long time. Mm-hmm. And then I'm looking at the thing and I'm like, I'm going to recalculate this thing. But give me a second. So I said, let's go to the next stop. And then the next stop had 0 English. Like, everything was just now straight Japanese. There was no extra language. There's no Chinese. There's no Korean. There's no nothing. And I'm just like, oh, it's just straight Japanese now. Yeah. Okay,
and I'm like, problem. My favorite, because I can practice it.
So it's like, he can read. At the time, I couldn't read it. But you can read it.
Yeah, I can read it.
So it's like, now I can read it with you so we don't get as lost.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was like, all right, I was smart. I took photos of the maps before on the train so we can get back. That's not a problem. But we started to get stared at by everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
So everybody's like getting into, the train, wanting to go home, and we're just like, oh wow, look how pretty everything is. And I'm filming everything. And I'm like, oh, Andres, look, it's Mount Fuji over there. It's so beautiful. And we're just like, oh, that's so great. And I'm like, I'm going to cry. I'm looking at all this. We're going over bridges that with a bunch of waterways and everything.
It was beautiful.
And we're so excited, but we're not being loud. We're just like, we're saying some stuff, most of it in Spanish. And we're just like back and forth because I'm like, I don't want to be a nuisance to anybody. And it looked beautiful. And then I'm looking at Andres and we get out at the stop and I go, Andres, I'm going to recalculate this for real. I think this is further than we think it is. And then I recalculated it from about being on the doing trains and, you know, taking our little side excursions and whatnot. About 3 hours almost we have been doing that day already in the morning.
I was having a blast.
And then the thing recalculated and said it was another 3 hours to get to that area.
Yeah, it's like, okay, sure.
And I said to Andres, it's in a very small town.
Mm-hmm.
The trains will stop running by around 10 or 11, which means if we want to continue, this would be about a 6-hour trek out there. And because it was like 5 hours and something, and I was like, this is like a 6-hour trek. And how are we going to get back? We literally would have to sleep in this random town, which I'm pretty sure we're not going to find a hotel.
Yep.
Because it was like farmland. It was weird where it was. And I'm just like, Andres, I'm starting to get a little worried.
Yeah.
And you were like, no, we should go and stuff. And I'm like, Andres, we have about maybe 2 more hours of daylight. Because remember, it was winter.
Yeah, and also the sun was going to be setting down, and it was casting this beautiful red on the sky.
Well, it was weird because we're just like, oh.
I didn't care.
Well,
I loved it.
Because if the thing had said that we were there in 3 hours, I even told you, maybe if we even get an hour to an hour and a half, maybe 2 of exploring, I'll be fine with it. Because people said if you're going to explore the place, even if you don't have a ton of time, you can still see a lot. Just be careful. Don't go at nightfall because you will hurt yourself, right?
Yeah.
So, and I even said to him, if we continue trekking over there, we'll make it to nightfall. We won't see anything apart from flashlights. And then it's going to be the whole fighting how to get back. We literally would have to have camped out over there.
That's true, we would have.
I mean, if we had gone with the idea of like, let's go camp in an abandoned place, I would have been fine with that. But I would have at least been like, let me bring like a sleeping bag. Let me bring something. Let's bring some food. We had nothing on us.
Yeah, and if you guys want to check that out, it's on YouTube. It's like put Wild Wild West theme park in Japan.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to find it.
It's really, really neat.
Before I want to just cut you off for a little bit. Motodog99 says, are we going to see Jesse the Wolf suit? Jesse the Wolf suit, yes, you're going to see Jesse the Wolf suit, and it's going to be at MFF. I'm going to be busting my chops to try to get that popping. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Garth Wolf goes, I've seen some YouTube of abandoned amusement parks. Fascinating, but creepy. Yeah, and this one looked very creepy.
This one had like some of the creepiest animatronics I'd ever seen. A lot of the areas, like the saloon, had been left alone. So the nice thing about Japan is most of the places that are left abandoned are usually not completely graffitied to death like they are here in the States. So I was able to do one before you went the previous year, or 2 years before that, when I did Nara Dreamland. Which was,
yeah, you showed me that one. It was like the Disney of Japan.
Yeah, and I went with Matt. So if Matt's in the chat, Matt can answer this one too. Frazzle and I decided we wanted to go to Nara, and we went to go play with the deer and do all that stuff. But at the same time, we wanted to go explore and see this place because we knew it was going to be demolished soon. And it was a ripoff of Disneyland. And it was just like weird alternate reality Disneyland. It had some of the same buildings in the front, like the colors, everything. It was bizarro Disneyland. Yeah. That's what it was. It was odd.
That was a cool video for what you did. That was really awesome.
It was super fun.
And
but
now it's gone.
See, there's Matt. But if Matt remembers, we got lost in there and we couldn't find our way out because the sun went down on us.
Yeah.
And it started to get really dark and we wanted to make sure we weren't seen.
Wasn't it raining too?
And it was raining.
Yeah.
So we decided to go, well, it was raining and we didn't have a whole lot of time to explore and it was at night and it was a hike to get out there and we forgot where we came from. Exactly. So we're just like, all right. But we were able to go into like all these different things. We did not explore the whole place. It was so big. You easily could have spent an entire day there. And we got a very brief view. We even found the mascots.
Frazzy goes, it was probably one of the coolest things I've done. No, nice. So you had a wonderful experience. Yep. It's awesome.
We found the mascots. We wanted to try to wear them. They smell like mold so bad. All of them, like the water was raining into them. The monorail, we jumped into the monorail that had been abandoned, And that one was a little graffitied out, and it was just kind of like moving, and we probably shouldn't have even jumped in there because it was really dangerous. But we're just like climbing and jumping on everything and hopefully not being seen, and it was really neat.
Freshly goes, with all the issues, it was once in a lifetime chance. I mean, literally, it was, because now it's gone. So
yeah. And it was. And the thing is a lot of people messaged me after that, like, how did you get in? And then we wrote our names in the dust inside one of the restaurants. And Matt, I think you showed me that a bunch of people, I think it was you, had written names around our names, and they wrote where they were from. Because we wrote our time, like, I wrote Val, and I put like a little happy face and stuff, and I put the day I was there, and a bunch of other people wrote names all around ours and said they were like from France, USA, Germany, and stuff. But it was in the dust, so you weren't destroying anything, because I don't destroy stuff when I go explore. And it was really cool because somebody had taken a picture, and it was either you, Matt, that showed it to me, or somebody else did. And I saw my name in the middle because we were the ones that started that. Mm-hmm. And everybody around us had written stuff. And I thought that was the coolest thing like ever. I'm like, wow. But there was one thing that killed me. We went into this one building, and Matt can tell you too, all the video game machines were still in there. Like the DDR machines.
Yeah, all that was cool. That was really cool.
All this stuff that looked like it could just be plugged in and it would probably just work. And they were just left there. Somebody told me a couple of months after I had posted my video, somebody went in there and smashed almost all the screens. And destroyed it. They said they went in over there to destroy the place.
That's so sad.
Which was terrible.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. I mean, I understand if it was like a professional company wanting to tear everything down, but
yeah.
What's the message?
Yeah, all the Pokemon and Ultraman video games.
So, okay, the Yield Sign has a good question. He goes, were you guys the only ones there at the park?
That we knew, yes, I think so. There were a couple of times that we thought there was a security guard or somebody was stalking around, because we did have to hide a couple of times thinking we heard somebody walking. Mm-hmm. And the thing is could have been a security guard, could have been animals, because it was also like in the woods.
You gotta be safe.
Or it could have been another explorer. And the thing is when you're dealing with explorers, we're all kind of terrified of just accidentally bumping into somebody, because I know some people go with weapons. I never do, because I just don't want to get in trouble with that. Especially if you do get caught with weapons, it's not just a stupid charge or just a slap on the hand and leave. It's an actual felony. So I don't walk in there with weapons ever, especially in Japan.
So Garth has had an experience, which is cool. I went with some friends into the tuberculosis ward at the Ridges in Athens, Ohio. The building was long abandoned and condemned to be torn down, but it was cool to see, even a little dangerous.
Oh, that's cool.
It's gone now, but I'm glad that I got to see a haunted, spooky place like that. I want to explore more abandoned, haunted places.
Oh, cool. Yep. So, Garth, we are going to be going to Ohio probably in September. So if you have spooky locations to suggest, we would love to see what you have in mind, because we're always up for spooky places to go see, since we'll be there for like a long weekend.
Yeah. Maple Dash, by the way, hey Jesse, I've got an extra FWA poster 2018. I'd love to send it to you. You know what? I really do appreciate it, but you have one of those posters as well. So, but she's got me covered, but I really do appreciate you for that. Fleeting Fennec.
Yeah, we're
Lolo,
matching.
Welcome to the stream. I know exactly.
Yeah, we are matching.
That's funny. But I mean, we've now reached the 1 hour mark. I honestly think we should do at least like a little bit of the game.
Okay, so we are. Of course, I will put this down so you guys don't think I'm cheating. We're gonna turn on this game. So we're going to play the game.
We're gonna play a game, and it's a fun game. We're actually gonna see how it's gonna work this stream. Do they know what it is? Yeah. So explain to them the game. Do you know? Yeah. Well, if correct me if I'm wrong, but we're gonna be playing the game Heads Up, and what happens is you're gonna keep the iPhone on top of your head, and you can't say what it is exactly, what it says on the iPhone. I have to guess what is on my phone, but you have to act it out. Okay. So I have to guess what you're acting out. Okay. If I get it right, you say, okay, you got it right, so I go forward. Yeah. And then I have a time limit on there, and if I'm like, I can't do it, I'll pass. Okay. Okay. So
So it's Heads Up. That's the name of the game. So we're gonna play that one. So let me.
You lost the game already. Lalo. I'm like, I'm learning.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Garth, just tell me when you're coming to Disney World, since I live local, so I can see you and stuff. We can do Disney. I have annual pass, so I can go in anytime. So let's start this game.
Yep.
Let's start this mess.
All right.
So there you go. So we're gonna do Heads Up. So I think it'll be appropriate to start with animals.
Okay. Perfect.
So we have. Let's see. So this is how you act. You grab all this stuff.
Okay. Cool.
So we're gonna do
Animals Gone Wild.
So it is animals. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do Animals Gone Wild. Okay.
Okay.
And then.
So am I gonna be the one? How's about this? I act it out, and you say what it is. Okay.
So you're gonna act out. So Andres is gonna act it out, and I'm gonna try to figure out what he says.
Okay. So wait, before you do, Motodog99 goes. Talking about trashing abandoned buildings, I recently saw the remnants of the old Lotus F1 team's old base of operations in the UK completely destroyed and ripped apart by vandals.
See,
wow,
that's
a shame.
That sucks when people do that. You find so many cool places, and it really upsets you when you're like, this place would have been amazing to photograph, but it is so trash now that there's no point in taking photos most of the time. So, or it's just people love to graffiti dicks everywhere.
Why? Oh, okay. You know what? I can answer.
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say.
It's because it's fun.
Yeah, because
it's because it's fun.
I think this is a guy thing. You guys like mark
it's
everything.
Like, making the most exquisite.
So here we go. So it says, "Animals Gone Wild. Get your teammates to guess the animal on the card without saying any part of the animal name on the card and without rhyming." Because you have
you can describe, right?
You can describe it, or if you want to act something out. So describe it without giving me
like the actual answer.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
It says for extra challenge, only use noises or act outs to give clues. No words.
Okay, so no words. Okay.
So which one do you want to do for an extra challenge? Do you want to do the only noises or act outs to give clues?
I will act it out.
Okay, so act it out with noises.
Act it out with noises?
Okay. So, gotcha. We're going to play. I'm going to press...
Well, don't you...
You press play.
And then, yeah. So, all right. So...
But you're going to show the...
Okay, so...
And I won't see it.
Well, it says here... Okay, I feel like this is giving me like an ass. So I have to play without instant replay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Do that because Ellen DeGeneres wants you to play.
All right.
All right, so I won't look. Oh, wait. Did you get it?
Okay, let me see. Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to hold it there. Seagull. Bird.
Oh, actually, you know what? That's a different... Okay.
Albatross. Oh, wait. Did I get it right? Or no?
No.
Oh. Bee. Mosquito. Wasp. Bee. What the? I mean, that's the only that's like mosquito, bug. No, pass.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so.
No, pass. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna show.
Show.
If you can see it.
Oh,
this one's gonna be tough.
But I'm running out of time. I'm running out. Spider. Snake.
This was tricky.
Okay.
A black widow, and the first one that I was doing was a fly.
A fly.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. That's what I was like.
No, but that's like sucking. You should have been like right on my face. Okay, so because you have to do it, so I'm gonna do another one because.
So how's about this?
You have to do it once I place it on my forehead. Show them quickly and then to me because I'm running out of time.
To make your life easier, why don't? Since I'm supposed to be the one putting on the forehead, why don't you hold that? And if I get it right, you put it to pass, or you make it go. So in other words, I feel like it takes more time if you're like holding it right here, and I pass it to you, and you show it.
Okay.
You see it, and then you show them, and then I try to guess it. And if I guess it correct, put it as correct. So what I'm trying to do is this. Since it's my turn to guess, it's my turn.
No, I'm gonna do it one more time.
Okay, so then you know what I want to do is I'm actually going to hold it for you.
Okay.
And I'm going to show the stream what it is, and then I'm going to check to see. I'm going to mimic it.
But then you can do the...
Yeah, so exactly. So
forward is yes.
Exactly.
Because remember, it's a time thing.
Okay, so I'm just going to place it on the forehead just so I can act it out.
Okay.
It says place on forehead.
There you go.
Okay. All right, then what?
Okay, hold on. And quickly on this because I'm running out of time.
Okay. So.
I can hold it.
Okay, so you're gonna hold it. Okay.
What the hell? Monkey? A sloth?
No. And then.
Spider?
Z.
No, pass.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So hard. Okay, that's a mosquito.
No.
Rhinoceros.
I'm in.
Oh, a unicorn?
No. Can I say a word?
You can say a word.
I'm in the water.
Oh, a narwhal. Marlin.
Pass.
Pass.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
Oh. This one's.
Okay.
I was gonna say a reindeer.
What was it?
It was a reindeer. The second one was swordfish. I
thought I said swordfish.
No, you said marlin.
Marlin.
You said marlin.
It's
I was like, this is tricky.
Marlin is close enough. Okay, let me do that.
Lolo, the sound effects from the Black Widow. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, yeah, do it again.
Because we're gonna do.
All right. So I'm gonna hold.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Quickly. All right. Do it quickly. Pig. Boar.
Okay. Okay.
Show.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm small.
Ladybug.
Close.
No. No.
Spreads it out. Okay. So.
Butterfly. No, I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember the name of it.
It was a show that we watched as well. Like.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of that.
It was Beetleborgs.
Oh, okay. It's up there.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay, this one's a. I'm
Gorilla. An iguana.
but I'm huge.
Komodo dragon.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I got one. Okay.
Garth Wolf, I'm dying. The yield sign, you guys are hilarious. Moto Dog 99. Do you remember the photo of the old stone mill in Caithness that I sent a couple of years back, Val? It smelled so bad inside, but incredible how intact it still is. Ravaged only by time and not vandals.
See, like that, it's fine. I love finding places like that.
Okay, so now
it's your turn.
It's my turn, exactly. So I'm gonna raise it up.
Okay.
So you got 1 point on that one.
I got 1 point. I got 1 point.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
1 point,
so
1 point.
I'm gonna.
Okay, place it on your forehead. Okay, give me a second because I gotta do the thing, and this is what it is. Oh man, they can barely see it. Okay. Oh yeah, I can. You can't see it, right?
No, I'm not closing my eyes.
You have to hold it.
Okay.
It's.
Giraffe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Donkey.
Yeah.
Oh, it's easy.
Ribbit.
Frog.
Yep. Oof. I don't know how to do that one.
Snake. Rabbit.
No. It'd be like.
Groundhog.
No. Similar, but no.
Pass.
Okay. Do it back. Ooh. I have no clue on that one. You're gonna have to pass on that one.
Owl.
No.
Monkey.
No.
That's
an animal that goes like this.
I don't know. I mean, I'm.
Seal.
The sounds.
Okay, so these are the animals because I know that the camera is not showing them, so this is what we'll do it like this.
Yeah.
So he guessed giraffe correctly, donkey correctly, and frog. The ones that were hard were weasel, a newt.
Exactly.
You wouldn't have guessed that
never
ever.
gotten that one.
And the seal. So you have 3 points.
You would have just sang to me like the song. Kiss from a rose.
So let's do it again like that, and then we'll tell them which ones they got. Okay. So we'll see. You guys have to guess them as well to see if you guys get them right.
Exactly.
Okay. So do it. Place on your forehead.
So I can just keep it like that. Now.
Yeah, keep it like that, and.
Tiger.
No.
Lion. Cheetah.
I live in the jungle, and I'm all like.
Panther.
No, similar, but.
Cougar.
No, he doesn't live in the jungle.
I don't know, just
what? In the forest.
Pass. I'm just gonna pass it.
No, but there you go.
Okay.
Oh, what happened to my phone? You turned it off.
I accidentally turned it off. No.
Oh, you killed it.
Okay. So start it off again. Start it off again.
Lolo.
Leopard.
Leopard. It was jaguar.
Jaguar. Ah, there you go. Okay, Lolo.
So they're gonna have to guess too with you. So you guys guess as well.
So do not touch the
power button. Do not touch the buttons. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and okay.
Tiger.
Yep.
Okay.
No. Tilt it.
Like that.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh.
Snake.
No, it's
cobra.
Something gross.
Snail.
Similar. Very similar.
Mudkipper. Like the.
No, you're close to the other one.
A snail.
And it's like.
It's like slippery.
Like.
I don't know. I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. Oh. Also, another one goes. Wow. There goes my laptop.
It's like
that's not the animal. So it opens it up and goes.
A beetle.
Similar, very similar.
Ladybug.
Yeah. Okay, you got it.
Worm.
I swim a lot and I get hit by boats all the time.
Seal.
No, here in
orca.
In Florida.
Whales.
No, it was whales. We don't.
I don't know. I freaked out.
The last one was a manatee.
Oh, manatee.
We hit them with the boats. Give me 1 second. Make sure I did not break my laptop.
Yeah, double check.
Oh.
A little scratch.
It's fine. It's alive. It's just that I have a chunk missing out of it. That's why I have. Okay.
Wow. So
we got manatee. See, manatee. Okay.
Oh, you guys are way better than I am. I'm like, geez.
All right, do it one more time and see and then I'll pass it over to me.
Okay.
All right, get ready. You've got 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Mosquito. Fly.
They're much smaller and they're annoying as hell and they're always on your face. I don't even know if you know what they're called.
I don't know what they're called. What is that? Cat?
Similar, but
lynx. What are those? What are
I'm fucking swimming, man. But I go.
Catfish.
Yes.
Okay. Oh no. That was okay. Giraffe. Snake. Sock puppet.
It's an animal.
Cobra.
No.
I'm gonna pass. Okay. Owl.
I got a lot of feet.
A lot of feet. Okay, I don't know what that
Octopus.
Was. Octopus.
I couldn't say tentacles because then it would.
Catfish.
See, it was ostrich. You guys got it. Yeah,
ostrich.
So the first one was gnat, and immediately Fleeting Fennec got it.
Gnats. I would have never gotten gnats.
I said I don't think you know how those are called. Then we got catfish.
Julia got gnat too.
And Fleeting Fennec also got catfish. That's awesome.
I'm like, Lolo, you're getting all of them.
So, and then the other one was ostrich. So Garth got ostrich. And emu is very similar, so I would say yes on that.
Okay.
And then the last one was octopus. So, wow, Lolo's really good at this.
I was going to say, Lola, you're on a roll.
Okay, cool. So,
it's not your turn.
All right, it's my turn. And you can say stuff, too.
Okay.
So dumb.
Ooh. Sucking your blood.
Leeches.
Yes. Oh, those things that you hate here. That one time I fought one of those and I hit him with the shoe.
Centipedes?
I hit him with the shoe and they're everywhere in the house.
Spiders?
They're worse.
Cockroaches.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm very small and I'm beautiful.
Butterfly.
Yes.
A crow?
Yes. Oh, wow, wow, wow. And I'm also at the bar drinking. Who's that young stud?
A lion?
Who's that young stud? I want to take him. I'm old. I'm old and I'm hot.
A cougar.
Yes. A cereal. I'm a cereal.
Tiger.
Toucan.
Oh, no. A cougar. Young star. Jesus Christ. That is so wrong.
Yeah.
I love that the last one you said cereal. I said tiger thinking it's... Okay,
So Garth... Okay.
No, wait, the first one was a leech.
The first one's a
Garth
leech.
got it, and Fleeting Finnick got it.
Okay.
Oh, Julia guessed silverfish. I was thinking those two. That's
Ooh,
disgusting.
Look at you, Julia.
Okay, the second one was cockroach.
Cockroach, exactly.
The third one was butterfly.
Exactly, how small and beautiful.
Yeah, and then we have
The
crow. A couple people guessed crow.
Yeah, I made it pretty evident.
Yeah, and then we have cougar.
Cougar.
Yeah, cougar, since it's the lady picking up...
Lady of the night.
Lady of the night picking up men at the bar, clearly. And the last one, Andres said... cereal. So I immediately vomited out tiger.
Yep.
But it was toucan.
I should have been sugary cereal, like colorful sugary cereal.
Yeah, and then I would have been like, toucan.
Okay.
Okay, so you want me to do one more?
Yeah, do one more. Do one more. Nah, you did a really good job on that.
Okay.
By the way, you guys have been doing fantastic. Oh, I'm proud to be an American.
I mean an eagle.
Yes. Oh, I'm like upside down. I'm upside down.
A bat.
Yes. Oh.
Snakes.
But I'm also a car brand.
A cobra.
Yes. Oh, this one's with my tail.
Scorpion.
Yes.
Wolf.
Close. Ooh, I'm in the moon. I'm in like those shirts, and you hear me out in the desert like.
Coyote.
Yes. I got that. I'm a bird that's got that like big thing here.
Pelican.
Yes. Oh, I'm one of the X-Men.
Wolverine.
Yes. I'm gonna be in a shitty film that's about to come out, and I'm gonna be rechanged. My character's gonna be redesigned.
Batman.
No, it's gonna be redesigned. It's an animal. Hedgehog.
No. It'd be like shitty blue thing with rings.
This is awesome.
I told you.
This is awesome.
Okay, the first one was.
So, Eagle.
What did we get? Eagle! Everybody's like screaming.
Lolo goes, I get so excited. I'm so sorry for the caps locks.
So we got Eagle for the first one.
Julia, Maple Dash, and Lolo got Eagle. Yep.
Second one was Bat.
So Julia got Bat. Okay, so Bald Eagle, the Yield Son got it. Yep. So Julia got Bat.
Okay.
The third one is Cobra. Okay, so nobody got the Cobra.
Oh, okay.
The fourth one is Scorpion. Julia got Scorpion. Garth Wolf, Daniel Craig. Okay, so Julia. So the next one after Scorpion is Coyote. Oh, Coyote.
And Julia got it
Julia
too.
got it. Exactly.
And Fleeting Finnick got it as well.
Exactly.
And Maple Dash got it.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Jesus Christ.
That's hilarious.
And then we got Pelican.
We got Pelican.
Oh, yeah.
Julia got
Pelican.
Yep. Wow.
And then we got Wolverine. Julia got Wolverine.
Yep. And then the last one.
Jesus Christ.
The last one.
And the last one was Hedgehog.
I was like, I'm going to be redesigned because people hate my design.
Oh, God. I was running out of time. Okay.
I know.
Okay, so you do.
Okay,
and place on your forehead.
Okay. Not to hit the power button.
Yeah, don't hit the mark. Okay. 2, 1, and... Okay.
Rabbit.
No, I'm very small, and I make a lot of shitty noises at night. And it's always like... and my little feet go.
Grasshopper.
The other one. The other
cicada.
one. You're very close with the first one you said.
I'm gonna pass it.
Oh, that was correct, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. But I still have
a bat.
I still have little ears.
Okay.
And I'm still a meow.
Okay.
But I'm like
a tiger.
I live in the woods.
You live in the
well,
woods.
And I'm kind of small. Similar, very similar to that. Very, very similar. But it's another.
I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, we have them a lot in Florida, and they like to
Panther.
eat children.
Panther. Oh, alligators.
The other one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go.
We have what I call Petey every day.
What you call a chicken nugget?
Yeah.
Okay. Up.
Up. No.
Up.
Yeah.
No, it was
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's chicken.
So when you press, so up is
it's
good.
Pass.
So down is good. Okay, I got you.
So what do we get?
I'm silly. All right, so.
Okay, so the first one was cricket.
So Julia and Lolo got cricket.
Okay.
Okay. The second one is a bobcat. Yeah, I would not have
Bobcat.
gotten that. Garth got bobcat.
Very
Very
there
nice.
you go.
The third one is crocodile.
Crocodile.
Or gators.
Yeah. Even
Close
though we
enough.
have gators here, but yeah, I say crocodile.
and Garth Wolf and Lolo go lol chicken.
Yeah,
Yes,
and everybody
right.
said chicken. Yeah, see, chicken. That's what I said.
Okay.
What I call Petey, apart from Nugget,
I
I call him chicken.
Okay,
Nugget.
let me do one more.
Okay, so forward is yes.
Yeah,
you
forward
gotta
is yes. So
back.
yes. Okay.
But you just tilt your phone like that and then back.
Okay, I got you.
It's just easier that way.
I got you.
All right.
So.
Place it on your forehead.
Yeah.
No, your place is yours. It's yours.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna do one more. Oh, that's gonna be a hard one. I'm very small, and there's two of them at Disney.
A mouse. Rat.
There's two of them, and they play with each other all the time, and they're mischievous.
Chipmunks.
Yeah.
Okay, so down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mosquito. No, it's a little. It's a
fly.
crappy one. It's a crappy
Fly.
one that like can sting you.
Wasp.
No,
bee.
it's similar.
Hornet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forward. Yeah. I fly.
Eagle.
But it's also I think. Ooh, that's. Yeah, pass on that one's okay. Godzilla really likes it, and it always.
Mothra.
Yeah.
Moth.
Yeah. I hop a lot.
Bunny.
No, and I'm tiny. I'm very small, and I hop a lot everywhere.
The pressure. It's the groundhog.
No.
I
actually that one I messed up because I shouldn't have said it because it was grasshopper and I accidentally said hop.
Oh,
so,
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see who got it.
Okay.
All right, so
we got chipmunk for the first one.
Lola goes, "This is so damn fun. I want to do this." You're like, okay, so yeah, Lola got chipmunk.
Okay.
Okay.
Second one was
is hornet. Okay, so Julia got hornet. Okay. The third one is a falcon. I would have knocked on falcon.
That one was really hard.
You should have been like, "I'm in Super Smash Brothers."
Oh, yeah. I could have been like...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Fox's gay lover.
Like, essentially, yes. Lolo Mothra.
Mothra, yeah.
When you're in the Godzilla moment. Mothra, his wife.
His wife, yeah.
Oh, God. And the yield sign got Grasshopper and Garth Wolf.
So Grasshopper was the last one. Okay,
wow, so
do another one.
Okay, so...
We're doing animals because it's appropriate. I mean, we like animals, so of course we're doing all the animals.
Okay, so, all right.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm very small, and we make a lot of money off of this here in Florida because everybody comes to see this.
Bunnies?
Big round ears?
Rats. Mouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quack, 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 quack.
Duck.
Yeah. I run really, really, really fast.
Hedgehog.
No, hedgehogs don't really run fast. And
give me something else.
It's very slender, like a greyhound.
Whip it. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Okay. If you see me, then it's going to remain winter for.
Hedgehog. No. I mean, no. Groundhog.
Yes. I have a lot of quills.
The hedgehog?
No.
People
have them as pets.
I know, it's those spiky things. I totally forgot about it. I was gonna say Cyndaquil.
Cyndaquil, son
What are those called again?
Porcupines.
Porcupines. Yeah, I knew what they were.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
porcupine.
so we got mouse.
Okay, mouse.
Oh, we got Julia got mouse.
Yeah,
Maple Dash got mouse.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then we got duck.
Yeah. Lolo got duck.
Duck.
Okay.
So and then really fast was
third one is
cheetah.
Maple Dash got cheetah, and Lolo got cheetah. Julia got cheetah.
Cheetah, okay.
Okay, so groundhog.
And then we got groundhog. Groundhog.
Everybody got groundhog, yeah.
And the last one is
porcupine.
Porcupine.
Maple Dash got it. Garth Wolf got it. Lolo got it. Yeah, those three got it. Wow.
Motor Dog said kangaroo.
Beautiful. Beautiful Motor Dog.
Kangaroo.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
let me act it out.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it and go.
Okay. Oh, what SpongeBob loves to capture on his free time.
A jellyfish.
Yes. Okay, so I'm a mystical creature that doesn't exist.
Unicorn.
No, I didn't want him. I'm like the Teenage Mutant Ninjas.
Yeah. Rat.
No, but I'm the slow one. I can live up to 100 years.
Tortoise.
Yes.
Owl.
Yes.
Cobra.
Close.
Snake. Rattlesnake.
Yes. I'm in the water. And I'm
whale.
huge, but
Blue whale.
Yes. I'm like I cannot give it away, but I'm like Godzilla.
Dinosaur. T-Rex.
Yes. Outside.
Owls.
No, outside.
No, pigeons.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so let's see. You got a lot of them. I think that's the best one you've done as of yet.
Yeah, I mean,
wow, you got 7. You even got pigeon.
It said pigeon at the end. Okay.
Okay, so
we got first one was jellyfish.
Yeah, so the yield sign got it. Lolo got it. Okay, and second one is unicorn. Julia got unicorn. Lolo got unicorn. Maple Dash got unicorn. Nice.
Then we got tortoise.
We got tortoise. Yeah, it's everybody's. Well, Julia said turtle. Garth Wolf said tortoise. Yet, so that works. Owl with fleeting fennec or Lolo.
Owl.
Okay, got it. Rattlesnake. Anybody get rattlesnake? Lolo got rattlesnake.
Julia got rattlesnake too.
Yeah, I was gonna say Julia and Lolo and Garth as well. Like you guys are getting it going.
And then we got blue whale.
Lolo got blue whale. Yeah.
She said orca first.
It's too fast to type. Yep. Lolo also got T-Rex as well.
And then
Maple Dash got pigeon at the end.
Yep. Okay. So, but Lolo got T-Rex, so that's cool. See, there was a T-Rex in there.
Wow. Yeah. Sick. Look at you.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, let's do another one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is really fun. Okay. Oh, I'm like a, but I'm also from Game of Thrones. I'm like a huge fire breathing. It's mixed two together. That's the first part. Yeah.
Dragonfly.
Yes. Okay. This color.
Black.
And I'm from Russia. The national animal from Russia.
Black bear.
Yes. Okay, I'm a sea animal, and I fly. I'm a bird.
Okay.
Essentially.
Stingray, manta ray.
Remember. Think of the pelican, but another different. I'm flying. You see a bunch of beautiful
albatross, seagull.
Yes. This one's. I'm the snake of the water.
Eel.
Electrocute. Yes.
Mosquitoes? No. Oh no. Flea. That's what you're gonna be like. Dunk, dunk,
I don't know. I think mosquito flea. Okay, so dragonfly. Julia got dragonfly. Lolo got dragonfly. Maple Dash got dragonfly. Awesome. Black bear. Garth Wolf got black bear. Yeah, so Garth Wolf was the only one that got black bear.
Black bear.
So seagull. Did anybody get seagull? Maple Dash got seagull and Lolo got seagull. Eel. Garth Wolf got eel, and Maple Dash got eel. Lolo got eel, and Lolo got flea. Ew, flea. Oh, interesting. Motodog goes, fun fact, unicorns are Scotland's national animal.
That's funny. It's not even an animal that exists.
The yield sign. Nice flea animation.
So let's see. We have...
Hey, Kai. Welcome to the stream.
I'm trying to see what the other ones that we have.
Okay, so let's do one more each.
Okay, I'm just trying to see. Let's do the animal one still.
Yeah, let's do one more animal.
Okay, so you're gonna do one more animal?
Yes.
All right. Wait, tell Ellen DeGeneres to go away.
Okay.
All right. One and... Oh, I am really, really small. I am in the water, and I change over time as I evolve.
Fish?
No.
No.
Like, starts off as something very different in the water.
A guppy?
And then it has a small tail to it, and then eventually grows legs, and then it eventually turns into something. What is it before that?
I'm just going to pass.
Okay. SpongeBob's best friend. What is it?
Starfish.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to pass it. I have no clue what that is. That doesn't even count.
Okay.
How we make fun of...
Oh, crabs.
Yeah, but the other one that has a house on its back.
Hermit crab.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
It's an animal that has this thing. It's a type of canine that has a thing.
Like the
that helps
Saint Bernard?
people. Yeah.
Okay.
You got it. You got it.
Oh, they got the thing. It's got the alcohol.
It's got the thing. It's got the alcohol. Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez.
Jesus Christ. I like that you got the... It's crab brain.
Tadpole.
Yeah,
that's
but
what it was.
what is... Okay, guys, I have no clue what this is. Can you guys tell me what a partridge is? I actually don't know. That's why we passed on that one.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
I'm not sure what a partridge is. I want to say a bird.
Because I know it's like the song like, and a partridge in a pear tree. But I'm not sure if that maybe it's a bird.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. So did anybody get
a
tadpole?
Bird? Yeah, see, a bird.
Okay, so who got tadpole? Lolo got tadpole. The yield sign got tadpole. Julia got tadpole, and Maple Dash got tadpole. You guys are smart. Okay, so who got starfish? The yield sign got it. Lolo got it. Maple Dash got it. And so the partridge, obviously.
The partridge we skipped it.
So hermit crab. Lolo got hermit crab. Maple Dash got hermit crab.
Jennifer Lopez.
That's funny. And Saint Bernard, Lolo got Saint Bernard. Yeah, wow. A bird.
Yeah, a bird. Because I said what's a partridge, so now we know.
Okay, so I'm gonna pass, and now you're gonna keep it. I'm gonna act it out.
Okay. And this will be the last one.
This will be the last one, and then we're gonna tally up to see who won when it came into the stream. I already know off the top of my head who's like really solid.
All right.
Ooh, I'm an animal. I'm in the forest, and I'm kind of. I got spots. And
Leopard.
I'm kind of like
a jaguar.
I'm like Christmas, but I'm not the actual animals that Santa uses.
Deer.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know how I'll be able to do this one. Pass.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What's that?
Green. Forest.
No. What's that I use on my feet?
Shoes.
Okay, and Bojack.
Horseman.
Okay, so
horseshoes.
And what's the
horseshoe crab?
Yes.
Meow. Kitten.
Yes. Oh.
Petey, Conure, parrots.
Yes.
Bear.
Okay, you could do that. Those dove.
Dove.
Okay,
man.
so let's see. Okay, so the first one was deer.
Oh,
okay,
it was gazelle.
Yeah, and I didn't know how I was going to do that one. Okay, so deer. Lolo got deer. Maple Dash got deer. Julia got deer. Monodog's tadpole. Okay, so who got horseshoe crab? Horseshoes. Okay, so Lolo got half a point for that one. Kittens, kitty. Lolo got kittens. Okay, so Maple Dash got kitten. And next one is parrot.
Parrot.
Julia got parrot. And Bear, Grizzly Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, close enough, Bear. Lolo got Bear.
And then Dove.
And then Dove at the end, yeah.
And then
bird.
Lolo got
a small
Dove.
bird.
Yeah, a small bird, Dove.
Okay, so that about wraps it up with Heads Up.
Yep.
I think when it comes to the top three, Lolo, Fleeting Fennec, Lolo definitely gets number one. You were getting everything like on point.
And I said Julia gets number two.
Julia definitely gets second, and the third one is
Garth.
Maple
and Garth.
Maple Dash and Garth are I think third place.
Yeah.
So it comes in with Lolo, then Julia, and then Maple Dash and Garth at third place. That was incredible. That was amazing. It's funny how we started in the beginning like showing it, but then all of a sudden we're just like, nah, screw it. We're just gonna do it.
Yeah, because it's like I saw that it wasn't showing it too well, and it was running out of time. So
that was amazing. That was good.
That was actually really fun. So we do want to play more games that involves everybody to kind of join in. So we have a couple of other ones that we want to do. So I wanted to get more stuff like that so you guys can kind of interact with us as well. So if you liked it, that's awesome because this was kind of just like a quick test on seeing if you guys like this sort of game.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
It says I'm getting super crazy about stuff like this.
I get super crazy. Congrats to the Rams. You guys with a long work night, much more exciting. Thanks, Gar. We appreciate you.
So we want to say thank you for everybody for coming and joining us today. As always, we try to do this every Thursday at 7. We try to start on time. Usually something goes wrong. It's funny.
Be there at 7. It's like 7:30.
Yeah, it's like, so that's why we tried to run it over an hour just in case, so we get a bunch of time to do stuff. So, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to be doing streaming of certain games and everything. I ended up getting an Elgato stream capture device, so I'll be able to get stuff from the Switch and stuff from the Super Nintendo.
Exactly. And
even the PlayStation. If Andres is going to play any of the PlayStation games, we can do some cool
stuff. The Yield-san goes, I'm currently missing my dinner for the stream.
Oh no!
And that's why we love you. That's why we love you.
So... Again, thank you very much for joining us. As always,
Maple Dash. Let's play Scribble or Scrabble. I don't know the name, but draw the pick and guess what it is. That would be a good one for the next one, too.
Actually, I have that one. We have one called Telestrations.
Okay, that's perfect.
And that one's actually super fun to play. So we'll figure out a way that we can play with you guys and see if...
that would be amazing. I would love that.
Actually, yeah, I wonder if attaching JPEGs or something like that would be available to show people like the art if they play along with us.
I mean, try to figure it out and see.
That'd be kind of cool. So we can figure something out with that. But Telestrations is something that's super fun, and we can play that and figure it out. So we can draw stuff and figure out what we're drawing.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that'd be cool. But yeah, no, definitely want to do more of this stuff to get you guys more involved in it. I think it'd be really fun.
I was gonna say I expected us to have fun tonight, but it was really cool to have everybody like super involved. That was awesome. I loved it.
No, it was really fun. Yeah. So we are doing streams on Twitch, and those are the ones that Andres and I will do at random. So if you guys are not following us on Twitch, be sure to give us a follow over there, because those I do either during the workday. I do work streams, and then after hours it'll be either art, games, or fursuit work that we'll be doing either for auctions or stuff for ourselves or testing new things.
Exactly.
So you guys can join us on that.
Kai Fierro goes, what is the next topic? What is the next topic for next time? That's to be determined, but we'll definitely keep you posted on that probably within like a day or two.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll post it on the Telegram chat. If you're not part of that, just poke me, just send me a DM on my Latin Vixen one, and I can give you the link so you can join it, because we have that one open for people to join, and we talk about what we're going to be talking about there.
Well, first and foremost, Moto Dog goes, I've got a delay in my network and my answers are arriving late. I'm not that clueless. And Lolo goes, I got really good typing practice from that.
Yes, just quickly type it in. But definitely we'll keep you guys up to date with everything, just because we are going back and forth. YouTube at least once a week, and then Twitch throughout the week.
Exactly.
So you guys can join us on both, and we have all sorts of like fun goodies on everything. I have not forgotten the person that did message me last time. I have yet to send you your goodie bag. I have not forgotten. I just have not gone to the post office. I have to go to the post office tomorrow to ship something else. So I will be sending that. With that being said, whoever messages me today, even though if they've gotten goodie bags and stuff before, you message me today at Latin Vixen and say that you were in the stream. Whoever does that first, I can send you a free goodie bag.
And what was your favorite animal? What was your favorite animal to like type out?
And yeah, just tell us your favorite. No worries, what your favorite
partridge.
Animal. Yeah, the animal, I didn't know what it was. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, message me, DM me at Latin Vixen. It is open. Of course, Andres's Twitter is at Uwu It's Jesse. And mine is at Latin Vixen. And we hope to see you guys next week. So we got stuff planned, but again, like Andres said, we're going to figure out what we're going to do and then tell you guys.
And once again, Lolo, #1 winner. You are champion.
It's so creepy. No, it's Crab. It's Crab Rave. I love Crab Rave.
Oh, man.
And, so we will see you guys next
Meryl
week.
Streep, best animal.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. If you respond with Meryl Streep, best animal, it is okay. I'm fine with that. And Jennifer Lopez.
I
don't know where those came from, but those are fine. But yeah, I will see you guys both of us will see you guys next week. And for the rest of the time, we'll see you guys on Twitch and on Telegram. So, bye.
Bye.
As always, don't forget to subscribe and share everything
My face is red.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.